Okay, I realize when you so like you do single player, and right now I'm just still just the island. I ain't unlocking nothing else. There's several different slots where you can upload. Like it'll say active data, your active save. That's whatever you're playing. Every time you come in, you just hit start, and that's where you're at. Okay, but you can also upload and save it to the cloud. At least several different spots you can do that to. So then you can just right click on the top there when you click on there and clear all data, because now your data is saved to the cloud, and start a new one. And if you want to go back to the old one, you can. I don't think I will, because really I'm heartbroken. I lost only two animals I ever tamed was two turtles. I was gonna have them breeding and stuff, and I still don't comprehend how to use their settings. So I had them wondering as far as they could if they wanted to. And then all of a sudden I get a message on the screen in red says that one had been killed. And then another one. And I'm like, I don't even know where they're at. So I lost Bella and Bernie. Oh well. There's a male and a female. And I never even seen her lay an egg ever. Not one daggone time. Anyway, I was just like, you know what? I wasted so many points in research. I mean, tons of stuff I didn't even need. When you start off here, always I've been starting off the same place. It's South area A. I don't know. It's the first area I started in originally, and I was like, well, I'll just keep picking that spot because it was just what was automatically selected. And since I already know the area, and I'm like, okay, I'll just do that. I'm playing on a mobile phone, so I hear about people talking about their computer. Oh no, my computer's going to be fried from playing this game. I guess it's because of the graphics and stuff. This is, it's pretty nice looking, and the behavior of the animals are like they're just virtually like real. They fight each other sometimes, and I'm such a noob. Um, I'm just trying to get back. I'm just trying to get back to where I was, and I didn't realize this. See, I was like, wait a minute, didn't my character come in bald last time, the first time I played? Yeah, they do. Their hair grows. So, yeah. So now he's got a beard. He didn't have a beard before, and he's got a little hair on top of his head. I made him beefcake, though. Look at him. I made him way bigger, taller. I gave him his whole neck's bigger than his head. He's the Hulk. Hulk smash dino. Yeah, but this is so, and then I didn't want to waste a lot of resources in the beginning or ever really. So this time I just built some thatch floors and put a bunch of chests on it, and I'm just going and leveling up and grabbing a bunch of beginner stuff and throwing it all in here. And then I'm gonna get a little bit more beefed up and better armor and weapons and stuff. Where I was last at, I could have made a sword, but the thing is, I needed 50 metal. I don't know what that they've done an update or something. I don't know what's going on, but I keep trying to record and I get in maybe 30-40 seconds, and it keeps shutting down the video. I didn't know you had to research lower levels before it gets to the next level. I guess it was taking the points and researching both at the same time, because I did the higher one first. I waited until I got leveled up. Ain't cut out yet, but it's 5 times in a row it cut the video out before I even got to do anything while I was trying to make a video. But I didn't realize that if you use different devices, you get different amounts of stuff. Like you just punch a tree, you get more thatch than you do wood. See, look at that. 40 thatch, 7 wood. Automatically got almost 100 wood. Only 10 thatch. 160 wood and 10 thatch. See the difference? So now I can do large storage box if I want to. I don't want to right now. I do want to do a wooden raft. I'm going to build a raft and go to a place that has a nice flat area, big flat open area I can build up. So like I've said a couple times before, no matter how much I complain about this game, I really like this type of game. I don't like no high-tech stuff, really. I don't want that, because it defeats the purpose of this survival type game, especially prehistoric. But at some point I will get a gun, because I'm guessing that's probably going to be... I'll probably do that and a steel sword. I've heard of some people not even being able to play this on a computer. I saw somebody say something about that in the video, and I'm like, how bad was your computer? Because I don't even have a great phone. It's not even that good. You know what I mean? It's really a really cheap phone. And I did have another phone where I couldn't play this, and then so this is a new phone. It's a different phone than that one. That phone really wasn't that bad either. Why I could on this one and not on that one? I've had there's like a little. I got all my settings lowest, like graphics and all that, things like that too. So I'm not sure how much that helped, but I turned all that down just to be safe, because it does cut out sometimes for unknown, unapparent reasons. Like right now, it's raining. So it's using a lot of the graphics and everything else going on, and I'm recording, and they cut out. It's 2 minutes, 38 seconds in, whatever. So I had that same issue where I couldn't play it on my phone. If anybody is trying to install this and play it on their phone, now I'm going to get a computer again, which I invested in a bunch of VR for a while, and then I just wasted a lot of money with it. Now I've got to wait. So I got the smart idea to do pillars, wooden pillars, and Dino Gate. I got one to chase me in here, and I went out this way, and I wanted to try without a bow, but it didn't work, and then the game DC'd on me. So I came back, made a bow and arrows, and then tried to get him to chase me in there again. Kept trying to run around the damn thing. So I'm inside here shooting him with bows and arrows, and he kept running from one side to the other, and I'm shooting him, running and shooting him, running and shooting him. Yeah, well, actually it was a her. But anyway, I think it's still a sound idea. I don't need a door here. This is pointless. I was just going to put a gate. I was going to put a door there, but that's pointless. So what I need to do is just make it a little bit wider and only put 3 here, and then have her chase me into that. Because what they'll do is they'll stick right here. I'll run out this way, and they'll stick right there trying to hit me from there. They won't go nowhere. They'll try to destroy the structure. And you don't even need 2 pillars high. I just only put 1. They can't get at it. The Triceratops. I researched the spikes. What would have been easier would have been to put spikes right here and have her run into those. Because every time I've done that, and I get out of their reach of fighting, they try to destroy my structures. Period. Once they're angry with you, they'll try to destroy any structures that belongs to you. So what I should have done was just put some spikes right here. So I'm going to destroy this, put spikes down, and then I can farm their hide. All I had to do is put some spikes up in an area where they can't get through, so that they chase me to one side or the other. I can just run through this one area. They can't get the Triceratops can't get through here in that small little space. It's a little bit less wider than the door they can get through, which originally I was doing. That's stupid. For one, At some point, they will attack these spikes and kill themselves. So really, all I had to do is put up not even that many, just 4 spikes with an area big enough for me to run through. If they ran around to the other side, just run through again and keep shooting them with arrows. If they didn't attack the spikes, but I just did one and it ran straight over here and attacked one of the spikes. I was sitting right in between them right here and never even chased me through. It killed itself on a spike right there. Over here. See, look at that. And they never take the damage down much on these spikes. I mean, I could use one spike to just run around. And then, you know, if you're harvesting hide, oh my lord. Well, I really hated to do this, but there was a Brontosaurus. I think it was a Brontosaurus. I mean, this thing was good, as big as an island. This thing was so big. I wanted it. I mean, I wanted to keep it as a pet. But see, here's the thing on this phone. I've seen people feed animals. Maybe those you can't feed. But no food ever pops up on any animal I've ever ran into. And I know some of them you can feed. There's a passive way to tame. It never gives me that option. No inventory opens up when I get near them. So I don't know how you passively do it when they don't even give you the option. Well, anyway, I laid him over here, same as I've been doing the Triceratops. So yeah, same as the Triceratops, he killed himself on the spikes, and the spikes are still there. They're all still there. I mean, he killed himself on him and didn't even. He hit me a couple times, but didn't even kill me. I don't know how he didn't kill me, because I was like positioned wrong. But look at all that freaking meat and hide. I mean, oh my god, I couldn't pass it up. I wanted it as a pet, and this was just a bag laying on the ground. Vertebra. Oh, it's just it's the vertebrate. It's the spine. Like, wow, this thing was so big, dude. I wanted to. I mean, you'll see at the end of the. Well, I'm putting all these videos together, but at the end I was like, what the hell? When I looked over, and it even from here it looked huge, but it took me forever like to run up to it. I'm like, oh my god, how big is this thing? Because I can't never even get to it. It was like seeing a mountain in the distance and constantly running, going, damn, am I ever going to get there? And when I got there, I mean, I was a speck compared to this daggone big ass thing. So I'm kind of running into a problem. My guy's too big. I mean, when I open the door and go through it, he goes through it. But his head and shoulders actually go through the top of the wall. The windows are too low. But man, why do they make these walls and windows and shit so small? Because even when I did the character they start you out with, I kept having to do double walls because it's just too small. But I got to double stack everything. See, this looks normal. This basically looks normal. This height is a normal one room. But this is 2 levels. It's 2 levels. Oh man, this is ridiculous. But anyway, I was trying to make something nice looking. So I wanted to have like a porch. I'm going to put like a little awning here or something. I'm going to put window window shutters. I don't know which window doors, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to put that on the windows though. And then open it. I think you just can only put one. So, but anyway, I was going to do. So I'm going to do 4 back here though. I haven't finished the floor to expand it out like this. So it kind of looked like when you're walking up to it, you know, you have a smaller house in the front and then bigger in the back. I want it to look nice, you know, not just square. That was the main point. I just didn't want it to be a square. We'll see. It don't even look that good. Like the lighting on it, man. I've already said something about this. The lighting is crap. Look how this whole thing looks. It's daylight, but everything looks black, dude. It looks dark. And I got my settings up on my phone all the way up. The brightness is all the way up. So why? Why would you do that? Why would you make it like that? It don't make no sense. It makes 0 sense. There's some things in here that just make 0 sense. Yeah, fix this shit. Oh, man.